people, it's Noah here. So for this week's video, I decided that I really wanted to do some work on my anatomy. Something about last week's post annoyed me, and while a large part of that was the fact that the lighting was a bit off, a lot off, drawing a character with so many arms made me realise that I don't know how a human body fits together properly, like at all. I'd just been drawing triangles and hoping for the best. And so I decided to do this, and so here we are. All the images that you see in this video are from Pinterest. I just searched for basic things like anatomy reference and face reference and picked some of the first images. Probably should have put references in. But they're all very, very easy to find, and if I can work out who they will belong to, I will put that in the description. Sorry. Then, after that, I did the most controversial thing that any artist has ever done. I traced. Dun dun dun. Yeah, it's not that bad. Everyone thinks tracing is the end of the world, but I think if you do it the right way, it's okay. And I think I did it the right way. I did draw over all these images, as you can clearly see, but I only traced them in terms of blocky shapes and specifically looking at how things are 3D, because my drawings often look very flat, which is not something I don't think this exercise is actually fixed, but it's helped a little bit. And so I was particularly working on things like the planes of the face and such, because I always seem to mess those up and I don't know why. Then, to make sure that I didn't just spend a whole video tracing things, because I don't think anyone wants to watch that, you'll see that I have copied all my traces next to the trace, just by looking at them and not by tracing again, because that would be really dumb. Just like trying to draw the skeleton of the person or character or face, and then lowering the opacity of that and drawing over it to try and actually get a drawing out of it. As you can probably tell, this technique worked a lot better for simpler things. All the squishy poses where people were sat down, and even some of the faces. I don't know why the faces, I'm usually okay with faces, didn't necessarily come out as well as some of the basic standing poses. If I tried to do it again with little or no reference, it probably wouldn't turn out that well. But references are important, and this will hopefully encourage me to use them more often than I do, which would be good. However, I think by the time I finished this exercise, I had improved a fair bit. Maybe not enough, but I think I did okay. And so, particularly when looking at things like the connections between the heads and the shoulders, and how to split up torsos and stuff. So I'm proud of my work, and if you think there's one particular area where I have improved a lot more, please comment that down below, that would be really helpful. find all this extra practice in drawing people so that they actually look like people, I figured I should draw somebody, and so I did. This guy that I'm drawing at the minute is just like a random character I pulled out of thin air, but I knew that I wanted to draw someone with a bow and arrow, because if you follow my Instagram, you'll see that I'm an archer myself, and I really like shooting things, it's fun. Not live things, just for the record, like targets. And also, drawing people with bows and arrows is one of those things that's really hard to do unless you've got good anatomy. Particularly for me, because I'm very bad at drawing arms, and when you're drawing archers, the arms have to be in front of the body, they have to be close together, you've got to do hands, and it just gets well confusing. And whilst I think I did possibly choose quite an easy position for bow and arrow hands, I was still quite proud of it, and, you know, it's still weird, they cross over, and arms are just so confusing, I don't get them. Whilst I know that this drawing is not anatomically perfect, or even close, and I still have a long way to go with anatomy, and I need to watch more videos and read some actual proper books on it would be a smart move maybe. I do think this was a really useful exercise, and I'm quite proud of what I came up with. And actually, I believe I've already finished next week's drawing, and that looks so much better than I think it would if I hadn't done this. So, success, maybe? Please comment down below what you think. Maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe. Thanks for watching, bye.